Yo, what is good YouTube, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video we're going to be going over the new boss in the game that has an insane amount of HP. We're going to be going over everything you get from him, exactly how to kill him, whether he's worth the grind to go ahead and spawn him in, and also going over the insanely overpowered shovel you also do go ahead and get from defeating the boss. But like I said, we are trying to hit 10,000 subscribers. We are 500 subscribers away as I am recording this, and at 10,000 subscribers we are going to be doing loads and loads of giveaways, and shortly after the face reveal will be out there for everybody to see, because a lot of people voted to go ahead and see my face reveal. But like I said, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and while you're down there as well, you might as well comment and let me know what type of videos you guys want to see. I have quite a few videos planned, but enough of my yapping. Let's get straight into the video. You guys would have seen from the intro, the title, and probably the thumbnail. In today's video, we're going to be using as many Void of the Hearts as we can to go ahead and kill the new Void Worm. I've already went ahead and killed one of them, and I have already have enough stuff to go ahead and craft one of the other ones. So as you guys can see, there is a 100% chance to go ahead and get the shovel, which is obviously the main focus of this video. You can also go ahead and get Void Scythes, Void Worms, Void Wings. You can get two different stickers for the Void Worm and the Void Heart, and you can also get another sticker called Dazed. I don't believe that there is anything for cars. There's supposed to be, but I don't think there is. You get anywhere from 300 to 400k, anywhere from 10k to 12.5k XP. But what I'm going to go ahead and do now is I'm going to go ahead and actually start up my stream, and we have quite a few people in my community that are going to be spawning in this boss, and I think I'm just going to shove in all of the clips of killing all of them, and then once we've killed all of them, I'm going to go over the shovel and hopefully all of the items you can go ahead and get from the boss, including all of the stickers and most likely the charms, and also all the charms you can get from completing the different journals which you need the items from, which is the Void Scythe and the Void Worm. You need them from the boss to be able to complete all your journals. So I'll be going over all of that, but let's just run all of the clips of me killing every single boss. Then offer the Heart of the Void. And there we go. Once we've offered the Heart of the Void, we're now in the boss fight. As you guys can see, you have a little red heart on your screen. The little red heart is how you go ahead and kill this boss. So you have to be inside this triangle. There is also very cool music, but I can't show the music. But yeah, this boss fight usually takes around 15 minutes. But obviously, you know, if you are watching this from the YouTube POV in the YouTube video, this is going to be sped up for you guys now, and it's probably going to start now. And you're probably going to hear a very squeaky Zez because I'm going to be talking to my chat at the same time. We weren't able to do as many as I would have hoped to be able to do, but I think I've done 4 in total. I did around 2 or 3 on stream. I recorded 2 of them, and you guys would have just seen that. But of course, we did indeed go ahead and get our hands on the VoidCrest shovel, and also while completing that, we were able to get our hands on the Void Scythe and also the Void Worm, which allowed us to go ahead and complete all 3 of the journals. So I'm going to go over the cosmetics you can get from that first. So the first one we have is obviously this space helmet here. This is what it looks like on your character, and this is what it gives. So it gives a status which is a strong bar is 50% bigger, and I don't know how many pips it can have. I think it can have like 2, maybe 3, but I believe it's 2, but I'm not caring about it too much. It's not really the best for any of the builds I want to use. But the staff on the other hand is very, very good. Plus the galactic crown is good for its own reasons as well. As you guys can see, the staff is very, very good, giving you SS boss damage, A boss damage, and S. Like, it has 3 boss damage perks, and they all over 10%, which which is currently the best boss charm in the game. Unfortunately, you can only get one of them, so you can't run a full stack of them, but they are very, very good. And it also looks very, very cool on your back, as you guys can see, crossing over with any of the shovels that you are indeed using. Then the next one we have is we have the Galactic Crown, and as you're probably looking at it, it probably doesn't look the best, but non-modified items can become crystallized when dug up, +1 modifier chance. It has a minus on the haste, plus on endurance, and plus on strength. But the main reason that this is good is if we go into our equipment bag and we go into the shovel and we look at the pip that it can have when paired with the Galactic Crown or the astronaut helmet. I would suggest the Galactic Crown because it is better. This shovel gets a plus 9.5 luck, and as you guys see, it's already on a 20, so it basically makes it very similar to the Starfire shovel when equipped with this. Obviously, you know, if we go ahead and use basically use a strength build, so say if we're using this build with the Galactic Crown and we go ahead and dig up an item, this is a pretty decent strength build. We're getting it in 4, but as you guys can see, we get a wormhole, and if we go ahead and find the wormhole thing in our inventory, as you guys can see, it is a 2.6 times multiplier. And then we went ahead and got ourselves some items from the actual boss itself. So we went ahead and got ourselves a gargantuan shiny version of the scythe you can get, and we also went got ourselves a gargantuan frozen shiny version of the worm, but I'll show you the normal worm first. So this is a boss you can actually go ahead and get. It is a very, very cool one. A lot of people were saying it reminds you of the love storm eel from Fish, if you guys remember that, and I see it. Like this does remind me a lot of that. And then you guys can also go ahead and get the Void Scythe as well. So this is the Void Scythe, and I think it looks very, very, very cool, but I do like the gargantuan shiny version a lot more. As you can see, it goes with the red with the green around it as well, and also obviously having it gargantuan is just very, very cool. I do like things like scythes and weapons and stuff like this in games like this as a cosmetic aspect, and it also does have a kind of cool effect. So if I just go in circles, it just makes a really green effect around me. And then same with the boss, it kind of just makes him orangey, greenish, and kind of changes colors as you go further down in like a gradient. It does have frozen on it, which is a little bit annoying, but as you guys can kind of see, it kind of has a more rainbowy gradient going all the way down compared to if you go on the normal Void one. It is just like, you know, normal from kind of like a pinky down to that one, where this whole entire one is a full-on rainbow going from green all the way down to your pinks. But if we go on into the journal, you can see that you can get a lot of other items from them, but like I said, I was only able to go ahead and do 4 of these. You can go ahead and get the Void Wings, which, bear in mind guys, this isn't a charm. This is a thing that you can go ahead and put on your car for the 7%. You can also go ahead and get the Void Worm sticker. You can get the heart, and you can get the dazed one as well. So if I go ahead and show you, because I did able to go ahead and get one of them, I think I got the easiest one to go ahead and get. Yes, I did. I got the Void Worm sticker. It basically just tells you it's kind of like a thing of the boss fight and just saying dig. I did explain a little bit how to do the boss fight, but I guess I'll explain it in a little more detail. So you have to actually run on over there to the end of there, and when you have the item in your hand, you can go ahead and like sacrifice the item. Like I said, you probably already saw it in the clip, but you go ahead and sacrifice the item and it teleports you over to this location here. You will be a little pink heart on the screen, and once the little pink heart is on the screen, you kind of gotta go over to the crystal. You do not have to click, it does the damage for you. I would highly suggest running obviously a build that is really good in boss damage. This is the build that I was using, the ninja headband with the staff and the regen coil. The new best boss damage one is actually the one up there. It's the supernova shovel. So I'd actually take off the ninja headband and put on something like the boss apparatus, but I was using the beast slayer shovel, so that's the build that I was using. But yeah, in total, this boss is very, very cool. It does give a decent amount of money as well. I'm very broke on my money right now, but don't worry guys, very soon I'm going to have a video of how to make about $1 million an hour. Yes, you're hearing that right, $1 million an hour just from digging. It's an insane area. It's probably going to get nerfed, so I'm sorry if my video does blow up and does get it nerfed. That is my bad. But yes, like I said, this is going to be the end of this video. The shovel is very, very good, especially if you can't buy any of the new ones. This shovel is decently good, but like I said, it's basically on par with Starfire. The reason Starfire is better is because the mutation gives a lot more than this one does. But yeah, that is basically going to be the end of this video. If you did make it to the very end, that means you must enjoy the content. Then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out and ciao.